How maxing changed my life. Now, this might sound a little bit cheesy, obviously, but this is meant to be kind of a serious video in a way. I recently maxed the Ironman account, something that I've been going for 7 years of my life. Now, I'm 22, so that's a good chunk of my life I've been grinding this Ironman account. Throughout the journey, I have learned a lot of things that will benefit me even into my real life, and just a lot of knowledge about so many different topics. First of all, we'll just talk about Runescape game knowledge. Something like as simple as making a pie or getting an item for a quest, I had no idea on how to do that before. I would simply go into the Grand Exchange, type whatever I needed in, and instantly buy it. And there was really no learning there, right? I knew I needed because I Googled it, but I didn't know how to go ahead and get this item. With Ironman, you can't use the Grand Exchange, so I had to learn how to make that pie or get that quest item. And this is the same with everything in the game, right? If you want a 99, like cooking for example, you need 200,000 raw fish. Once again, you can't just go to the Grand Exchange and buy those raw fish. You have to find ways of getting raw fish. How do raw fish actually come into the game? And the answer isn't just people fishing. There's so many different ways the raw fish do come in the game. You can use tons of different methods and learn. Like I learned, for example, you can get raw fish from the Kingdom of Miscellanea. You can get it from maybe Temperus, get it from boss drops, stuff like that. There's a lot of potions, like something like Herblore, that I didn't even know how to make or how to get the secondary ingredients for them. But with being an Ironman account, you need a prayer potion, for example. You need to learn that there is a Renar. You need to clean the Renar with a Herblore requirement. Then you need to get the secondary ingredient, which is snape grass, put that into a potion, and there you go. You got a prayer potion now. But before, I didn't know that with every potion. I might have known the prayer potion, but I wouldn't have known on how to make every potion in the game. And now I do. Another aspect that I found really cool is you get to learn the value of things, and certain things, for example, take a lot of time to go ahead and get, and that's why they're worth a lot of money. You can relate this to things in your real life obviously as well, but like I'll just try and use something as an example, like a rune scimitar. You know, it's like what, 15 KGP. You realize that it's worth 15 KGP because it's slightly rare item to go ahead and get, and the other way to get it is, you know, having high 90s in smithing, and it takes runite bar to go ahead and get, and the time to actually make it is worth about the 15k elk value, right? And you get to see this with all items in the game and why they're worth what they are, and that's a very important life lesson, I think. Another thing Ironman has taught me is patience. There is so many things on this game that you have to be patient for. For example, I had like 98 Herblore for the longest time, and on a normal account, I could just simply go to the Grand Exchange, sell like some of my armor or whatever it might be, finish that 99 off, no problem. But if I had 98 Herblore on this account, I had to wait, 3 months in order to go ahead and do farming runs every day, collecting the secondaries, doing the whole process to finally get to the end result. And patience is really key to so many things. Even just the fact, if I wanted to go ahead and do a boss, I would have to make sure I had all of the proper gear, and then not even just the gear, I would need to make sure I had the proper potions, the proper food, the proper items in order to go ahead and kill that boss. I couldn't just simply go buy everything that I needed right away. So in order to go ahead and do this, I would have to train, fishing, cooking, herblore. I might have to kill some things for secondary ingredients. I might have to go ahead and use crafting to make armor, smithing to make bolts. There is a huge process in order to go ahead and get to that final thing, which is killing a boss, which usually you can just go buy some simple gear, buy some potions, whatever, and then go right to it. But there is a whole process in order to go ahead and doing it, and it's just so rewarding. I feel like Ironman teaches you to play the game exactly how it's supposed to be, and there's some valuable life lessons there as well to do things proper, right? For example, if you have something wrong with your car and you learn how to do it yourself, even something as simple as like changing tires or changing the oil, if you learn how to do that yourself, you can save so much money in the future. Knowledge is key. Ever since I was a young kid playing RuneScape, it's a numbers game, right? There's XP, there's GP, it's just all of a numbers game, and playing the Ironman and maxing the Ironman, I've had to deal with numbers for the past, 6-7 years of my life. this much XP per hour, this much GP per hour, and then calculating formulas in your head, you know, and it's in the millions, right? It's not just simple like 100, like you're going into the millions, right? So you get 13.8 million GP for this, or, you know, 13 million XP for the max. It's just, you are always dealing with numbers and math, and that has really taught me a lot. And I actually went ahead and did a 2-year business degree because of RuneScape, really. I just fell in love with the math and the numbers so much. It's also helped me with personal finance in my real life. Kind of sounds weird, but you know, you save up for an item in RuneScape, or you save up a bunch of money. Would you rather spend it on, say, experience, like getting a 99, or would you rather spend it on an item that you can go ahead and keep forever? And you kind of have to realize the balance of both. And this has helped me with personal finance and saving in my real life. I started making videos of just progression videos of me playing my Ironman account back in 2017, and I've been doing it ever since, and I fell in love with the process of making videos, video editing. I'm slowly getting better here and there. Every single video I try to make a little bit better than the last, and it's always a learning experience. So honestly, making YouTube videos and editing them, and just overall recording the progression of me maxing my Ironman account has really changed my life. And building the nice community that we have with a bunch of friendly people wanting to help each other out and become Ironman together. I've made so many people actually start an Ironman account and fully fall in love with RuneScape again, and that's a huge achievement in my books, to just make somebody, you know, that was maybe getting bored of their main or haven't played the game in years, stumble upon an Ironman video and then get inspired to make a brand new RuneScape account and start an adventure from there. That's honestly just so cool. Whenever I try and play another game now, it just doesn't seem as challenging as something like playing an Ironman on RuneScape, right? I've talked about this in the past. I love games like Minecraft. I played some first-person shooters and whatever it might be in the past, but I've always pretty much played RuneScape, and I don't know if I could play RuneScape anymore without the Ironman game mode being here. I wouldn't find it as fun or as exciting or engaging to play a main account. Now, I do have a main account and I do play it from time to time, but if it wasn't for my Ironman account being logged in at the same time, I don't know if I would seriously play old school RuneScape as much. I might play a bit of RuneScape 3, I might play a main here and there, but I don't think I would be fully addicted, and as I am now, I don't even know if I'd be making videos. The last 7 years has been a crazy journey, going from level 3 on Tutorial Island to maxing my Ironman account. It's just been a wild journey. I've learned so much, like game knowledge, patience, math, editing, building a community with YouTube. It's just been a wild and crazy journey, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. It has been the most learning experience that I've ever had playing this game, and RuneScape can teach you quite a lot of things. Ironman mode is honestly just a 10 out of 10. I love it so much, and will continue to be playing it for as long as possible. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the entire video today. If you went ahead and watched the whole video, comment maxed life down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.